G'day everyone, it's Jed again. Now I decided today I'll talk about a new film that's coming out this month. I think it's a well-known Dr. Seuss story called The Grinch. Now everyone might have heard of The Grinch because I remember it being a book and an old film with Jim Carrey back in the year 2000. It was one of my favourite childhood films, and in this video I just want to talk about, because this year there's a new version of the Grinch, and I just want to talk, why do we need another Grinch? Of course, it's a great story, and it's especially this time around given it's nearly Christmas. And I was thinking, do we really need another Grinch? Like, I think the one with Jim Carrey was really awesome, really funny, had a lot of gags, but this new Grinch, like, I've seen the trailer, but I think, like, it looks good. I might go and see it, I might not, but I've seen the trailer. It looks like it's going to be a bit different to the last Grinch. And, yeah, and it's also, as you can see, it's computer animated because they're remaking a lot of the old films, not just Disney films, but even old classic films. Now I'll show you, for those that haven't seen the old Grinch, with Jim Carrey, he looked a bit like this. Just get a close up. And I was thinking, because Dr. Seuss is well known for another favourite part of my life that I remember as a story. Who recognises... I'll just turn the camera around for a minute. A lot of you may be familiar with this big giant cat with the big hat on. The Cat in the Hat. There was also a film of him with Mike Myers back in 2000 or 2004. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely 2004, because that was perhaps one of the first films that I went to see as a kid. It was also one of my all-time favourite films. And it was also done by the same company, Universal Studios or DreamWorks, that did the Grinch, the original Grinch. And I think they did the Lorax as well back in 2012. Now, I'm thinking they really should do a film, because there's actually an old Dr. Seuss cartoon called... I'll type it in, so I'll turn the camera again. Hold on, just bear with me, fellas. This film, I think they should do this. They should turn this film, The Grinch as the Cat in the Hat, into a real live action film. I think it'd be fully sick to have a crossover for the Cat in the Hat and the Grinch with Jim Carrey and Mike Myers. Because I found that a really funny cartoon, even though I don't think it was one of Dr. Seuss's books, because he wrote books for poetry, and he also, when the first Cat in the Hat film came back in 2004, they released a few of his old cartoons, and one of them was this one. There was also Horton Hears a Who. I believe, because that's also about Who's in Whoville. I think that the Grinch may be set in the same universe as Horton Hears a Who. A bit, I think all of his stuff is all set in one universe, because they're all about poetry. But I do find his films really funny, even though I don't really watch them now I've grown up, but they were a big part of my life. Lorax, I think his film was also pretty well done. Now, just wait. Sorry, yeah, I've got a bit of a cold, that's why I sound a little croaky. I think his film was also good as well. And I kind of run out of words, but I might make another video about what I think later. So thanks for your time, and also I hope that new Grinch that comes out might be a good one, be worth seeing.